This
can allow
conference
my
will
LAN
now be
users,
recorded.
WAN can allow my LAN users to go online. Second, you think WAN can allow my LAN 1 maybe in India to connect to LAN 2, which is in Sydney. So I can connect like
Okay.
this. So there are two use cases of WAN. One, you can browse internet. Second, you can connect to a different site, a remote location.
Okay.
Okay, great. Let's talk about some of the different types of communication. The first major type is unicast, second multicast, and broadcast. Now, what is unicast? Unicast means one-to-one communication. In my last diagram, imagine that I have a switch. In switch, I have a PC. Here I have a PC. Here I have a PC. And if this PC, maybe I have 4 PC. PC1, PC2, PC3, and PC4. If PC1 is sending a packet to only PC2, means one-to-one communication.
Yeah.
So one-to-one communication is called unicast.
Yeah, unicast. Yeah.
If someone says, if PC1 is sending a packet to 2 and 3, means a group of people. That is called multicast, sending traffic to a group of devices. Now, if I say PC1 is sending packet to 2, 3, and 4, that becomes broadcast, sending traffic to all the devices.
All the devices.
Yeah, great. There are 3 different types of communication. One is unicast, multicast, broadcast. Unicast means one-to-one, multicast means one-to-group, broadcast means one-to-all.
Wow.
We have one more type called anycast. It comes under IPv6. We'll discuss about that later, not now. We don't have IPv4. In IPv4, we don't have anycast.
Okay.
Let's talk about, so far we discussed about some basic concepts, like we talked about network, we talked about protocol, we talked about unicast, multicast, and broadcast communication. Now in section 2, we'll talk about the devices, what we have in the networking. Mostly in Ccna, you'll tend to see these devices. These are my hub, switch, and router. Now, how can I represent a hub in a graphical manner? A rectangular box with one arrow pointing one direction. A switch, a rectangular box with 2 arrows pointing right hand side, 2 arrows pointing left hand side. A router may be a cylindrical shape, 2 arrows pointing outward, 2 arrows pointing inward. These are the 3 different components I have. These are the symbols. Okay. On bottom you can see physical hardware devices. Can I have it?
Yeah.
I'll just show it. So what I'm holding now is my hub device. Okay, it's a small, tiny device. We have a lot of port numbers. Hub is a brainless device. It doesn't think of anything. Have you used USB hub? Yeah, the USB hub. You might have used a USB hub, right? I'll show you.
Yes.
I mean, maybe saying that you should know. USB hub. So in this hub you have used, right? This kind of hubs.
Yes.
Does it have any memory? And does it have any
Nothing.
brain or processor? Nothing, right? It just gets the power from here. It divides the power among all the ports. Same thing is what hub is doing. Hub does not think anything. Okay. You can compare your hub with that extension cord which is in the right top corner. I'll tell you why we are comparing like that. So when you connect these 2 ports to the wall socket, 3 ports to wall socket, and I'm powering on the switch, the power will come inside. And if I ask you, hey, I want power only on port number 3, is it possible using this extension cord?
No, it will supply to all the ports, no?
Yeah.
in that thing.
Means one input, all output, which is
Yeah,
what? That is called broadcast.
broadcast. Yeah,
That's why we say hub is an always broadcast device.
yeah.
Now, when you talk about switch, imagine I'm using this switch. I'm plugging the power wall socket, connected, the power is coming here. If I ask you, I want only power on port number 3, is it possible?
No, it will spread to all the things, no?
I'm talking about this switch, bottom one.
Okay.
If I say that, hey,
Mm.
give me power only on this port, is it possible? Think normally, not technical wise and all. You have a dedicated switch, right?
Yeah, I do have this thing. Yeah, this kind of thing.
So
So yeah. Okay, okay. Now I can see that clearly. Exactly. Yeah,
don't think too
yeah.
much.
That
Yeah,
one I can do it, no? Because the switch is available there. I can switch it off that whichever I want. Yeah,
exactly. So I can
yeah.
have one-to-one communication, means unicast is possible. And
Mm-hmm.
if I want, I can get power on all the ports also. Broadcast is
Yeah.
also possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now here in my Cisco extension card, here we have physical switches, right? In
Yeah.
my switch, we have something called MAC address table, because of which it can do unicast. Router can
Yes.
also do unicast. Router can do because it has something called routing table. Hub
Okay.
doesn't have anything, doesn't even have brain, so don't worry about that. If
Yeah.
someone asks you how switch is doing unicast, why not hub? You can say switch has something called MAC address table, because of which it can do unicast.
Yeah.
And router can do unicast because router has a routing table.
Rock and roll. Okay.
This is the first major difference between your hub, switch, and router.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk
Okay.
about the second major difference. Second is your half duplex, full duplex, and full duplex. The hub is an half duplex device. Meaning what? Imagine that I'm having one PC here and I'm having second PC here.
Hmm.
So if I say that my hub is a half duplex device, which means when PC1 is sending a frame to
Hmm.
PC2, at the same time, PC2 cannot send a frame to PC1. Two-way communication at a given point of time is not possible using half duplex. It's or here. You can think of walkie-talkie.
Hmm.
Either you send the packet or I'll send the packet. Both of us we
Hmm.
cannot talk at the same time.
Hmm.
So full duplex you can imagine, right opposite. PCA
Yeah.
can send packet to PCB and means at the same time PCB can send packet to PCA.
Yeah.
Here anyone, here both of them.
Yeah.
Router is also full duplex. So you can imagine.
Hmm.
A third major difference is where am I going to physically implement the hub switcher router. So where I'm going to install it. Installation I'm talking about physical installation. I'm not talking about software installation here. So
Okay.
normally hub will be used to connect same network devices. Switches are used to
Yeah.
connect same network devices. Routers are used to connect different network devices. You can call it as network or you can call it as LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 1 to LAN 1, LAN 1 to LAN 1. So I can say within LAN I can use hub or switch. Between LAN I can use router. Am I correct?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you carefully see my last diagram in this place, I'm having LAN 1, I'm having LAN 2. So what device am I using to connect them?
To connect them, you're using router.
Yeah. So LAN 1 to LAN 2, I'm using router. And these are
Hmm.
all my LAN 1 PCs. And what device I'm
Hmm.
using to connect LAN 1 PCs? I told we have
You
a hidden switch here.
normal switch is there. Yeah. Hmm.
So within LAN 1, I can use switch. Between LAN 1 to LAN 2, I can use router. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to say. Okay,
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
great. Now, something called SOHO, small office, home office lands. Now, what is SOHO? See, SOHO again is not a technical term. Small office,
Hmm.
home office LAN is just a way of you connecting your laptop to internet in your home. So
Hmm.
normally, how your phone is connected to the internet now? I can
Wi-Fi
say
through
you have your phone here over the Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
connected to
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi router and Wi-Fi router
Yes.
connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Right? Have you
Yeah.
seen your home router? I'll get my router.
Yeah. I have seen it.
You have seen, right? Let me show you one example. So here I am having a home-based routers.
Yeah.
This router, if you see carefully, it has four orange
Hmm.
ports, one blue port.
Yeah.
These four orange ports are acting as a switch. It is like
As a switch.
dividing
Yeah.
into two pieces. Yeah, they are acting as switch, other end router.
Yeah.
So normally the home-based routers are they are split into two pieces internally. They have switch
Hmm.
and router within one physical hardware device itself.
Yeah.
So I can say my phone is connected to the switching part, then router connected to the internet. So I can say my
Internet.
laptop if I connect over a Ethernet cable, it goes like
Hmm.
this. It goes into the switching port,
Yes.
then we are routing port, it goes to the internet. So I can
Yeah.
say PC connecting to switch, connecting to the router, connecting to the internet.
Exactly.
That right? Same diagram is what drawn here, but somewhat in technical form. We have
Yeah.
three PCs, one switch, one printer, connecting switches. Then switch goes to the router goes to the internet.
Yes.
Internet. This is called small office, home office LANs. In interview, the
Hmm.
question will be, can you
Hmm.
draw a SOHO connection, or can you explain how a SOHO connection looks like? You should say
Okay.
PC connecting switches, connecting routers, connecting internet. You should not draw something like PC connecting routers, switch internet. It is totally wrong.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Always PC, switch, router, internet. Okay, so fine. I hope it was helpful.
Yeah.
Till
It
now,
was helpful.
if you have any question,
No, Vishnu, it is fine. It was clear.
okay, right. So this is how my class will go. For any topic I take, I always try to compare with the real time stuff. Okay, starting from network, any topic you take, I try to compare so that you guys can understand easily. Okay.
Okay.
Moving forward, the topic will be like this. We'll be covering. I talked about different types of LANs I can have. Ethernet LAN using Ethernet cable, fiber LAN using fiber cable, wireless LAN using wireless or Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So now moving forward in classes, I'll be talking about these cable types. Ethernet cable is what? Types of
Yeah.
Ethernet cable. How these things looks like. What is
Okay.
SFP? How am I going to connect fiber cable to these ports? Types of Ethernet cable, then fiber cable, and modes of fiber cable. Then what is MAC address? So like this, we'll go step by step process.
Oh, okay, Vishnu. Vishnu, normally how
You
many
are
days will it see anything? See anything? Training.
so I'll tell you about this one. It's going to take approximately 1.5 months,
Hmm.
and roughly daily you will have a class for 1.5 hours.
Hmm.
1.5 hours means 90 minutes. Normally, when I
Okay.
give training, I split 90 minutes into three pieces. It's like 40
Hmm.
minutes of theory, then 10
Hmm.
minutes of break, then 40
Hmm.
minutes of lab. This is how I cover.
Okay.
So that whatever theory I'm teaching, I should take the
Hmm.
lab, and it's going to be Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you
So.
are part of a batch, you can check with Nirmala about
Hmm.
the if any changes there in the timings.
Okay. So the Vishnu, the thing is, now I'm from a non-technical domain. Now, basic thing is now which I'm working on is a reporting tool. It's a UB's own application. So I work on that. So I don't have much knowledge about this. So I thought to change my career in this securities thing first. So thought to learn this for Ccna and everything slowly, step by step, to build a career in
Don't worry,
securities.
man. It's easy only. CCNA is an associate level course, and it's gonna be easy, not too hard, because it's
Mm,
like we won't be covering in depth in day one itself. Just peel off
mm,
one layer of networking, so you'll understand
mm.
easily. Even I have dealt with candidate from mechanical background, even from
Yeah,
civil background, MBA background. I have dealt with. So I will be teaching in a mindset as if you have did your 12th class. That's it. From
yeah.
that basic will start.
Okay. Yes, Vishnu. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Vishnu. Thanks for joining. And you have any questions, any doubts, clarifications, Majid?
No, Nirmal. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
Right. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you,
Thank
both
you.
of you, for joining. Thank you for your time. Thanks. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Thanks, man. Bye.
Bye, Vishnu. Bye. Take care.